Presenting Rogers Communication, a Canadian communication and media company providing fixed line and mobile communication, high-speed internet, cable television, radio and television broadcasting, sports entertainment, and publishing.
In 1925, Edward Rogers Sr. invented the world's first AC heater filament for radios. His invention helped popularize radio worldwide.
In the early 1960s, young Ted Rogers continued his father's business by starting Rogers Radio Broadcasting Limited. He acquired CHFI and pioneered stereo broadcasting in FM. He also started a new AM radio station called CFTR, now known as 680 News.
By the mid-1960s, Ted Rogers entered the cable television business and was awarded licenses for areas in and around Toronto, Brampton, and Leamington.
From 1979 to 1982, through several acquisitions, Rogers became the largest cable television company in Canada.
In 1985, Rogers entered the mobile phone market and through Rogers Cantel Mobile Communications operated a national telephone network in Canada.
In 1986, Rogers Cable Systems changed its name to present-day Rogers Communications Incorporated.
In 1994, Rogers became a cable giant after successfully acquiring Maclean Hunter, a publisher and cable service provider. The publishing assets were combined with an existing radio and television operations to form Rogers Media Inc.
In 2000, after unveiling its new logo, Rogers acquired Cable Atlantic for $151 million. Also that year, they acquired the Toronto Blue Jays baseball team. Later in 2004, acquired the Blue Jays home stadium and largest covered indoor entertainment complex in Canada, the Skydome. It was later renamed the Rogers Centre.
In 2001, Rogers Media acquired CTV Sportsnet and renamed it to Rogers Sportsnet. Fan 590 was also added along with 14 other Northern Ontario radio stations.
In 2002, Rogers On Demand was launched as a home media library over cable. By 2003, Rogers Cable made PVR available to its customers.
In 2004, Rogers partnered with Yahoo to create Rogers Yahoo, which offer Yahoo Premium features to Rogers Internet customers.
That same year, Rogers acquired the 34% of Rogers Wireless owned by AT&T, then acquired Microcell Telecommunications along with its popular Fido brand. This made Rogers Canada's largest wireless operator.
In 2005, on the 20th anniversary of launching their wireless services, Rogers introduced home phone voice over cable local telephone service. They also acquired CallNet Enterprises, a national provider of voice and data communication services.
In 2008, sales soared on the back of Apple's iPhone and ability of high-speed web surfing on a cell phone.
In 2011, Rogers and Bell teamed up and acquired Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, taking ownership of Canada's biggest collection of sports assets as well as the television broadcast rights that accompany those assets, at a time when sports programming rights had become the most lucrative and sought-after elements in the television market.
In 2013, Rogers completed a $5.2 billion 12-year deal with the National Hockey League for the national broadcast and digital rights to NHL games. The deal helped boost the national presence of the Sportsnet brand that Rogers spent years building. Rogers Communications is currently engaged in 3 primary lines of business. Rogers Cable, the largest television provider in Canada offering cable television, high-speed internet access, residential telephony services, as well as business solutions.
Rogers Wireless, Canada's largest voice and data communications service provider. And Rogers Media, Canada's premier collection of category-leading media assets with businesses in radio and television broadcasting, televised shopping, publishing, and sports entertainment.
Adding great value to our customers' lives through an innovative and accessible array of wireless, cable, high-speed internet, telephony, and media products and services.
In 2015, annual revenue for Rogers Communication was approximately $20.4 billion, with assets totaling over $29 billion.
Internal customers. Rogers has approximately 25,000 employees. Rogers employees exchange their time and expertise for compensation, experience, and discounted services provided by Rogers.
External customers. Rogers has approximately 2 million cable customers and 10 million wireless customers. Rogers customers exchange their service fees and loyalty for reliable connectivity using the latest technologies in telephony, internet, broadcasting, and television. Customers also get entertainment, ease of communication, and freedom as these services give them the ability to stay connected on the go.
Contact points. Rogers has a general phone number as well as dedicated lines for new products and services, billing and payments, and technical support. They can also be contacted through live chat and social media like Facebook, Twitter, and community forums.
created using Powtoon.